For one last time in 2025, it's time for your weekly fantasy therapy session. It's time for the weekend wash-up.
Get around him! Get around him! Push up! Oh, and he's talking a bit of trash too!
What a joker.
He's coming off. Get him back off. Get him off. Get him off. Get him off. Rocket. We can't hear.
Disgusting! That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's doing this! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
This is ridiculous.
Oh,
It's that time of week. We're back again.
yes.
I'm your host, Matt. Big Spurs guy.
Yeah, massive.
Big Spurs fan.
Yeah. So there it is. So for those not watching the YouTube video, Matt is currently dressed all in Spurs gear.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm a big Spurs fan. Matt's actually a big Arsenal fan. And the punishment for what was your McRae call?
My McRae call. It was bold. It was 107.5 that he would average.
Over.
Over.
You had, and Jordan had under.
Yeah. It's close. Oh. Today's score didn't help.
Today's
The last
score.
month was poor.
Today's score did not help. No. The 66 last week as well, and
So
pretty
he
much
hasn't
his-
even
pretty
scored
much his
107 in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he hasn't scored 107 since round 17, mate.
Yeah.
So he ends up on an average of 90.9, and here you are, dressed in all Spurs kit. You know,
Yeah, look.
the flag behind you.
Yeah. So there's a lesson here, but it's not don't make stupid bets because I'll be back again next season with some big calls.
No, I respect that.
The lesson here is never again Jack McRae.
Yeah,
That's the lesson here.
So,
Age 31, plays like he's 41. He's just no good. So, yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. But anyway,
I respect the call though. At the end of the day, you know.
you've got to stand on business at some point. It'll probably cost you.
Yeah.
No, it's been I'd say a fun season. It's been an interesting season.
Yeah.
I've not been. You've had a good year.
Solid.
Solid year, but once again, it looks like coming up short in the big dance.
In draft, yep.
Yeah, in draft.
Yeah, we're gonna lose for sure. So that's
Is that your second grand final loss?
third. Yeah. Yeah. In about I think I've been in the league for five or so years. 5 or 6 years now.
Three grand final losses is not a great.
Yeah,
it's not a great look.
Yeah, the Sydney Swans of our draft league.
Yeah, fuck. But you're thereabouts.
I mean, yeah,
That's a good thing.
you'd rather be in 3 grand finals than 3 bloody punishments.
I mean, we came first and second, so there's a shout out.
Yeah.
For the pod.
No, 100%.
And just massive bottle jobs. So
yeah,
to be expected. And
exactly.
classic. As people know, it's just
yeah,
it's not been great.
Yeah.
So having a look at the scores here, obviously the Brisbane Hawks game's on, and
on right now.
it's going to finish at Lord knows what. Is it a public holiday on Monday over East or something?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
not sure.
I mean, I guess like 5:20, like they would say, oh, that's fine, but it'll end at bloody 10 o'clock over there. So,
Yeah.
and we don't care enough to watch how I think I'm finished up anyway. So
I'm also finished up, mate. So
23.54
Yep.
for me this week. Currently ranked just outside the top 6K.
Okay.
Which it's actually shot me up this week, amazingly.
Yeah.
With that score.
Might go down a little bit now.
Well, I think if we should be able to hang inside the top 7K.
okay. That was your goal. That was your goal at the start of the year as well. So.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said if I can just be in the top 7K, I'll take something from this
Yeah,
year.
exactly. And there you
go.
So you got to be happy.
Keep fighting. Never give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
The less said about my season, the better. You've stormed home strong.
Yeah, come in a bit. I finished up as well, so I'm 2,370. Yeah, ranked 811 right now. So I don't know. I reckon there's a chance I end up outside the top 1,000. To be honest, I think.
Yeah, true.
My ranks,
people will be coming home strong.
Yeah, I think at the start of this game I was like mid 700s, early 700s,
Yep.
and I'm already out to 811. So, Yeah, look,
Been a quarter.
bit unfortunate to go outside the top 1,000 if it does happen, and
It'd be good if you could hang on.
it would be very nice to hang on. But
We'll get an update at halftime.
yeah, and the end of the day, it's been a solid season, been fun. So
Yeah. Some lessons to be taken.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this episode, far less focus on the happenings of round 24.
yes,
To be honest, didn't watch much footy at all.
No.
Was it you boys had a good win in
an
your
elimination
local
final. So yeah, that was good fun actually. Very good game to be a part of. So
That was it, and it was a good game to watch as well.
Yeah.
So
um,
no, I had very little to no interest in the AFL until today.
Yeah.
You know, the dog,
Oh.
it was good to see Freo get up.
that was a good game as well. I mean, that last quarter was pretty funny, but
And so there's definitely there's just 2 or 3 massive talking points for those teams that were in the running.
yeah,
They're either both Hilux, and I'm sure there'd be some top 100 stories as well.
yeah.
There was some massive scores, and there was some proper fucking stinkers.
Oh yeah,
So as I think Dunkley needs 44. I think I had a look for old Grundy to get over the line.
and he
So, God, you'd just be watching that.
he's on 20
You
now.
wouldn't be able to watch it.
He's on 20 now.
Yeah, like it's scary enough having a skipper like that you don't want to get injured.
Yeah,
Watching Dunks, knowing that if he gets injured here, I've lost.
yeah.
No, he'll get there.
I'm sure he will.
So, thought I'd quickly grade my trade and then quickly grade my season. So, the trade's less important. Rosen to Grego, and I upgraded Tim Kelly to Zach Butters.
Oh,
Brought him back in. So, I
That's brilliant.
just had a feeling he might do it for Ken against the Gold
Port
Coast.
always do that.
And-
That's a great trade.
So, that was an A triple plus, which
Yep.
definitely probably my best trade of the season.
Nice.
Season grading, F for fucking embarrassing, for sure.
Yep.
Not much more I can say about that.
Fair enough, mate. Yeah, I went McRae to Manor. It was good to get McRae out, but Manor sort of stunk the place up with a 74.
I did not.
And then I don't know, I was just making moves and just went Sinclair to Hewitt, which I think I made 10 points on as well. So,
Sinclair to Hewitt
Yeah.
is the most rogue trade.
hey, mate, made 10 points. You can take it.
Can't argue that.
Yeah.
It really goes to show we just clocked out.
Oh, mate, I was full locked in on our draft final and
Yeah, as you would
stunk
be.
that up. But yeah, my season, I don't know. Let's give it a B.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Probably fair.
No, it's solid. Building.
Yeah, we're building.
Sorry if I space out at any point this episode. I am just devastatingly hungover right now. I'm just finding myself drifting off, and then I see my team, and it just sucks. And it's embarrassing.
Winner of the week.
Winner of the week, Zach Butters.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I just thought about it, and I thought the only meaningful matchup I was in this week was my keeper league, which is where I own Connor Rozee. So I probably should give him a shout out because as a pairing,
It's hard for you to give Rosie a shout out these days, I think.
Well, the Port, I've had my issues with Port lately, but is absolutely massive. 152, 35 disposals, 8 marks, 8 tackles. Now, look, here is a man that is extremely taggable.
Yeah.
We've seen that. Not many are capable of scoring a 30, but he can also fill up the box score with the best of them.
Yeah.
He has averaged under 100, I think, still, even with that score. So, Butters next year, anyone? Going to be very similar to Rosee's price this year.
So he might be... Yeah.
I would love him to get traded.
I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't think he will either. Yeah. Fuck. I might have to do
He
it
has
again.
150 in him, but
I
he
might
has
have to do it
34 in
again.
him.
Exactly. You never know. Box of chocolates, old Butters.
Why did he miss the start of the season?
Yeah, that always hurts people too. I can't remember what it was. If it was
He started pretty
knee
well
or
though
something.
when he came in though.
Yeah,
so.
he tackled up. But like when you miss that, people who miss the preseason, it does hurt them.
He's got
So,
some stinker scores in him though. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
No.
Interesting combo for next
He's
year.
he's off the never again list. I've
Yeah.
taken him off.
Wow. Fair enough. Yeah, my winner of the week is kind of draft related. I also have him in classic. Is Tim English, 127. Yeah, I skipped him in draft and he kept us in it. So, and I decided to skip him in classic as well, just to go
why
with
not?
it. Yeah,
Well,
for a bit of
exactly.
fun. And yeah, I mean, he's
so that's a winner not just for what he's done for you this week, but what he's done for you all season.
yeah. I mean, he was really one of the rucks to start with. In the end, like
Well-
I know he didn't go out like with a massive bang, but
Yep.
he's just been solid all year. And then the second half of the season, I mean, he he's had one score below 100 since their bye.
Yeah.
So
I think I keep, and as I say, I'm going to fucking drift in and out this episode, so bear with me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to say that we'll just briefly recap the week this week, and then we'll take a season. So we've got the legends and the losers in the wash-up format for the season, which we'll talk about Tim English then.
Yeah.
But I think clearly he was the option, along with Max.
And he'll be interesting next year as well. We'll get into that, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Your loser of the week, mate?
Yeah, loser of the week.
Not
it's loser
hard.
of the year. Yeah, it's an easy one. It's why I am dressed like an idiot, and it's Jack McRae.
Mate, you're not dressed like an idiot. You look good.
This beanie's like fucking tiny.
Yeah, it is a small beanie.
34 points, Jack. Well done, mate. Well done. Hell of a season. Hell of a season. What's his last 5? This is going to be good. Jack's last 5, 73.
Oh.
And he had a 61 6 games ago. It's been a disaster from, I wouldn't say start to finish, because it started well.
Well, he had a 150.
So, and what happened after round 3, I do not know. But I reckon from that point, he's probably averaged close to 80.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a disaster. Old Jackie, and I don't think I was locked in on Sunday morning, but I honestly, even if I wasn't, I wouldn't have even looked at doing late changes. So, yeah, we just copped that one.
Yep. Tell you, this one hurts for me. Loser of the week. It really, really hurts. It's Sam Darcy with 50 of the worst. Old fucking iron gloves Darcy.
Just when you think you like a player.
Yeah, exactly. And he just comes... I mean, he's been really poor the last 3. I mean, what's his last 3?
Yep.
60.
When the lights got bright.
Yeah. I've got him in draft, so he cooked me in draft, and then he's fucked a couple people up the top there as well, it looks like. So, yeah, mate, he got absolutely bathed by Pierce today. In the Freo Dogs game. So,
dominated.
Yeah. Just fucking terrible.
Yeah. Top 5 player in the comp, they were saying briefly.
Mate,
it's embarrassing.
But even when he got off Pierce, he dropped a couple just like... You're fucking taller than everyone, and you get your hands to it, and then you drop it. Like, mate, inexcusable.
Cement hands.
Anyway, talking points?
Talking points for the round. So I think it was actually an interesting final round, because usually we say, like, oh, we've got, similar teams. It's quite hard to make points up.
Yes.
At this point of the season.
Yeah, good point.
But there was some massive swings.
Yeah.
Especially in Gold Coast v Port.
Oh, yeah.
And if you were watching that game... and you were up the top, you would have been feeling sick.
Yeah.
Because some would argue that the teams that were maybe a little behind had been stuck with Butters and Rosie, who had been really poor.
Yeah.
And do you know why they're up the top? It's because they were riding Matty Rao and Noah Anderson, who had just been dominant. So what happened? And I couldn't believe this. Noah Anderson was owned by like everyone in the top 6 or 7 teams I saw.
Mental.
This is a bloke that last week got tagged to 60, notoriously hates a tag, and everyone either accidentally matched each other with it. 48 points, Noah.
Shocker.
48. And the Gold Coast losing to Port.
When it mattered most.
Well,
to come top 4.
It would have been top 4. We would have booted Collingwood out of top 4. It just...
And they could have launched. Like, they could have... I mean...
From top 4, you're guaranteed a home semi. What is wrong with that club?
Yeah.
Seriously. I don't understand. So they go and lose that. And yet, Rao 50 points, Noah Anderson 48, versus Zach Butters 152 and Rosie 142. That is a 196-point turnaround. Teams could have had both, and both the Gold Coast guys and neither of the Port guys.
Yeah.
Like I say, everyone up the top had Anderson. It's just disastrous from those two. So we were on the right side of it this week.
Yeah, we were.
But yeah, some teams just got killed.
Yeah.
So that was massive. Jack McRae, we've spoken about him, vested. So I think, putting fantasy aside, he might just be off to the VFL next year, I reckon.
He's got 1 year left next year, does he, on his contract?
Well, he'll be playing it in the VFL, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Saint's there to go back there.
Embarrassing.
I think he's done. Now, the other bloke that was a massive swinging point,
could have.
the X-Man.
Could have
Tristan
really shot you.
Cherry. So he went. What did he go this week? He went 100. I know he went 150.
154.
154. What did he go the week before?
165.
So he's gone. And remember, everyone had to trade Grundy 2 weeks ago. And it was the perfect opportunity to go Grundy to X for him to average 160 for you.
Yeah, and he was cheaper, so he would have been...
Because, look, Rowan Marshall was good for me, no doubt. He went 121, 114, I think.
Yeah.
He got outscored by almost 90 points by X.
Yeah.
Over the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I didn't see many teams in the top 10 having X. So there's going to be some sleepless nights for a few blokes thinking
What
it's a bit like me with my Tex Walker when I didn't take the swing. Stuck with Noah Anderson. Yeah, didn't have the Port Boys. X-Man, that is huge. Now, are we interested next year? Because this is exactly what he did last year, remember? Came home, pumping out 150s, had 30 tackles in the last 2 weeks. It's just not sustainable.
No.
So he's averaged 105. I am not interested, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you have to respect what he's done. I mean, somebody is going to fucking get a frame jersey of the X-Man.
Probably would have shot them into a
They
cap.
could have... A cap. Could have been a car. Massive.
What could have been.
Massive what could have been. And yeah, just lastly, you spoke about it. Just the dog stinker today.
Oh, don't. Yeah.
It's a classic. We say it's a classic Gold Coast. This is a classic Bulldogs. The lights get bright. And outside of Bont, who just went Superman mode, who else have they got? And English is good.
Oscar Baker was actually pretty good.
Well, when Oscar Baker is the guy stepping up, what is going on?
Yeah.
You've got to be looking at, we mentioned Darcy, we didn't mention your boy Ed.
Fucking disgraceful, mate.
What's going on there? Flame on.
Oh, mate. He was poor. 68 as well. He was lucky to not get the loser of the week for me as well. I mean, you just, in draft, 20, 30 extra from both those guys has me in the game still at least.
Yep.
Fuck you. We'll get to it later. It's just ruined the year for me with these guys, though.
Yeah. It ruined, because you get your players that, you like, you become fond of, and then they fuck you.
Yeah, it's been a fun year full of friendship and happiness, only for one fucking day to ruin it all.
Yeah. 100%. It's a disgrace. All right, so let's take a more broader view here. Let's have a look at the season recap. And we'll start with the legends.
Sure, that's a good way
We'll
to
start
go.
with the legends. And we'll start, it has to be, yes, he's been in and out of the side.
Yes.
Few are, not tantrums, but few, it's all about him. But it can be all about him when he averages 116.3. Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
Baz Lenker. He was 598k, Dave.
Yeah.
He was 598k.
Yeah.
At one point, he was up over, he'd more than doubled his price.
Mental, isn't it?
Ridiculous. So, came home strong, of course, and in a season of when the forwards just were really struggling again.
Yeah. It's going to be grim.
It's going to be grim again, for sure. But Baz.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, well done.
Max Gawn.
Yeah.
Got a standing ovation for this one. 113.3 average.
He's been brilliant.
Now, can you look at your side and tell me, is there anyone in your side that lasted the entire year? Because I had a look at mine.
Yeah.
Bailey Smith went out for me.
No. Baz and Sheasel for me.
So and Chat McRae went out when he had his injury. So Sheasel I didn't start with. Holmes I didn't start with. Whitfield I didn't start with. I literally think I didn't start with Nick Dacos, Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the only player in my side that I started with.
Yeah, it's...
So 113.3, he was massive. He was worth the price tag.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. He played to his price, which was massive. And clearly, was the best ruck all year. Just a dominant force. How old is he now?
He's 33.
33. Can he do it again next year? He surely can't.
I mean, the scoring in this last 6 rounds would suggest yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's gone... What's his last 5?
Would be massive.
His last 5 is 120.
Yeah.
So, yes, I would say to that.
Okay. Yeah, it's fair enough. He was unbelievable. Another gun, we mentioned him briefly, Bontempelli. The Bont. So obviously he had his injury problems. You couldn't start with him. Some people went on the Bont early and would have been fuming. He has a last 8 of 130.
Yeah.
A last 8 of 130. So that's got his average up to 111.3.
Yeah.
You can't obviously start him next year, but he's just a ridiculous player.
Yeah, he is.
There's not much more I can add. There is there, really.
Yeah.
He's a gun.
Yeah.
NWM. A man I didn't own for 22 rounds of the year, and that says a lot about where I was ranked. Because he averaged 110.8.
He had a couple stinkers to end the season. Well, not stinkers, but...
No, by his standards.
Yeah.
But so remember, he was priced at about $1 million, and we thought, is there upside there? Probably not. Like, he might average around 100. Well, no, he's gone on to become one of the best players in the comp.
Yeah.
Moved into the midfield.
Yeah.
Just started taking the full-on piss. 110.8.
Yeah, he's been amazing. He was one of my locks of the year, and then I didn't go on to start him.
He was lock of the... That's right. Lock of the year. Genius call.
Yeah, that I didn't start him.
Didn't start him.
I'll hold my hand up there.
All right, remember that for next year.
Yeah.
Now, a man who equalled him, 4th highest average in the comp,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Tim English.
I didn't realise.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So that's where I was looking at it and saying, well, you had it. The set and forget rucks were there. Now, I know Grundy's had a brilliant run. X was a disaster to start with.
X, just a shocker, mate.
TDK, we might mention him in a little bit. But yeah, Tim English, you could have literally set and forget and not made a trade in the ruck all year. And imagine how much better I would have been if I wasn't fucking around.
You literally couldn't... Like, they played every game.
Yeah.
Both of them.
They both 23 games, 113 and 111, the average.
Oh, my God.
And Timmy was cheaper than Gawn. So he beat his... what he was priced at by 3 or 4. Not much, but
worth it, right?
Well, we said Gordon was worth it at the price. 100% Tim English was worth that. And he just never made his way into my side because, and look, Grundy
which is
was
understandable
awesome.
In the end.
But, yeah, he was just a picture of consistency. And this new ruck rule that you've mentioned.
Well, I don't know. Apparently they're meant to be changing the ruck rules so that you can... there's like less jostling in the ruck and it's better for like the guys that jump.
Well, that would
I would assume would suit Tim.
Yeah, because I vaguely remember 2 years ago they maybe changed the rule that hurt him a little bit. So because he had that season where he averaged freaking close to 120.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do you reckon that helps him if it's like less jostling in the ruck?
Yeah,
because he's a bit of a pissant ruckman. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a set and forget ruck next year, Gawn is getting old. Tim English, what's he? 28. That's the prime for a ruckman.
Yeah,
and he's just dominating. So,
I reckon...
Yeah, he had an 8-game ton run to end the year.
Emotional stuff, really.
Massive. So he was awesome.
Yeah.
He's underrated pick of the year.
Yeah.
I don't reckon he was ever highly owned.
No, I reckon he's pick of the year.
Yeah. Sneaky pick of the year, 100%. Jordan Dawson, this was safe pick of the year. Why we didn't start him, I don't... Yes, he was he was 7 figures.
Yeah, but
scary. But he was still unders. He was the safest pick of the year.
Yeah.
And we didn't make it. So 110.2.
Was he?
Didn't light it up for me since I traded him in.
No.
He did have that. Obviously, he had that 147 against the Eagles. Outside of that. But his worst games, he'll get to 90, and then he'll throw in a massive 130 every now and then.
Yeah.
Like, he is just a gun.
Yeah, what did he... He started at 1.093.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's priced... No, he started at 1.08.
1.08, sorry.
Yeah, he's gone up 17k. So, no, that was he's a guy that a lot of people would have had in their team the whole year.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking at that now, and the fact that Max Gawn was my only player that made it through the year.
Probably not a good sign,
I probably should maybe in my starting side pick a few blokes where I'm like,
okay, I'm going to keep.
Because that's how it used to be when there was limited trades. It was always you're trying to pick your premiums or keepers, and that's why you don't trade your premiums. Yeah, it's something for me to consider next year for sure. This next one, this is interesting for next year.
Yeah,
Harry Sheezel. Unbelievable. So 109.2, but for most of the year, it was actually underwhelming. He just he went to half back for a few weeks, which was exciting, but for the most part, was stuck at half forward. A genuine graveyard shift. And I was saying it at the time, he was doing a fucking good job to average 30 touches and almost a goal anyway. and he was averaging low hundreds. But all of a sudden, finally, in the last 4 weeks of the season,
Comes out. Yeah.
he goes into the middle properly. Now, I saw this week he had just under 60%. But if we count that game as 60%, and those 4 games where he had over 60%, which was the only ones of the year, he averaged about 135. Yeah. Obviously, thanks to having 54 and 2 and a 186. He had a last 5 for 127. There you go. So if Sheasel is a full-time midfielder next year, which he has to be.
Yeah.
He has to be. North cannot be playing him
I don't know.
half forward.
They have a lot of midfielders, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of shit midfielders.
So you reckon... Because,
Well,
I started in this year.
Because remembering that, blokes in the past can average, 120 plus.
Yeah.
And we're looking for guys that we want to keep in our side. Sheasel will be expensive, but if he's a full-time mid, he could beat that.
Do you think he was a good pick to start the year, Sheasel?
That's an interesting question. I don't know.
Because he was priced. He was priced at round 111.
You started him.
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't reckon he was.
No, he was expensive. He was too expensive, I think, at the start.
Because there was he had an 80 leading into his buy or something like that, and that's where you could probably hop on after his buy, stuff like that.
Yeah, until the last few weeks, he didn't kill you at any point. He was averaging low hundreds.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right. He wasn't a great starting pick, but he didn't have a good role.
No.
He's played half forward all year, so yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll consider him next year.
Yeah.
Under the assumption that Clarko just has to fucking wake up. Nick Dacos, had to put him in here.
Yeah.
Averaged 108.1. Had a couple absolute monsters to come home. And it's just in the game now where midfielders are struggling to score. So if you take out Rux, he was in the top 5 averages of the season. So, hey, that's massive.
Yeah.
He's definitely someone I won't start next year.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's the guy that you wait for a tag, low score, jump on.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's a gun.
Yeah.
Not much more to add there. Brody Grundy, got to shout this out.
Yeah.
Back half legend, 107 he averaged.
Insane.
There was a 12-game period where he averaged 127.
Yeah.
I mean, that is... And he was mid-800s. That was Jordan's signing off for the year, was Brody Grundy's an option in the bias.
Yeah.
Fucking genius. So, yeah, if you got on that early, that helped you storm.
Oh, yeah.
Storm home.
Do you think he could be an option ever again for next year?
Well, that's a good one because he's technically discounted on what he was doing at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And he's not too old. He's younger than Gawn, right? Grundy, 31. I wanna set and forget the rucks for sure.
Yeah.
But fuck, I don't know.
Because if he came out,
I think I'd rather Tim English.
Oh yeah, I think I'd rather Tim English as well.
Yeah. No, he's a shout.
But still, great season. Great second half.
Yeah, this one hurts a little bit, but we've got to admit that we made a mistake in not starting him. He killed us for most of the year. Connor Rosie.
Yeah.
104.2. Had a little, had his old Connor moment towards the end of the season, but in grand finals, which is vital.
Killed me.
Killed you if in drafts, in classic leagues. He won titles.
Yep.
So he was a great starting pick. He averaged about 108 for the first half of the season. Stumbled, but then dominated in the grand final.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have to respect that. He was good. Not interested at that price next year for sure, but I think it goes to show that those guys in the high 90s, that they're pretty safe picks.
Yeah, where they're just sort of slightly underpriced, clearly. And
yeah, it only needs to be by a few points. Like they don't need.
It doesn't need to be that much. Yeah,
10 points on top.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
it's a good shout.
Yeah, I think I got a bit greedy.
Yeah.
Maxi Holmes, I got to have my boy in here. So he was priced mid 900s.
Yeah.
Averaged 100.9. Was very good for you in draft.
He was
probably disappointing that you didn't capitalise on Richmond in the.
Absolute killer.
Did you vice him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I ended up capturing English, which is fine.
Yeah, that was good.
Fuck. An 87 against Richmond is just not right. I
No.
mean, he actually scored 85 against Essendon as well. His last three, 83.
So we speak about guys around this 100 mark that we'd be interested. Oh, I would shop again.
Yep.
In the Max Holmes areas.
You reckon he could go again? Maybe add 5 points?
The tags scare me. Yes, 100%. I think he could do similar to what Rosie did.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the tags are always scary there.
Yeah.
Now, controversial this next one.
Nah, this is fair.
But if you started the man at 794k, firstly, genius. Only fucking smart coaches had him in earlier in the season. 794k, Lockie Ash, averaged 100.1.
Yeah.
So he averaged triple figures. And I traded him out in round 2. How did I cop that 60? Fuck. So then, of course, he went and proceeded to, I don't know, probably score almost 15 straight tons. And then, in fantasy finals, drop a 20.
Yeah.
I still don't know how that was possible. Did you trade him back out?
No.
Oh, you kept him?
Yeah.
Because he turned this week.
Yeah.
But no, he was very good. It was a great starting pick. I tell you what, next year, I haven't heard anything about it. Can we fuck off opening round?
Yeah, I couldn't agree.
Like,
I assume they'll do it again. But
I know it's Andrew Dillon, so they probably will do it again. But it's just... Because he would have been a lot more popular if he didn't have that bye.
Yeah.
Same with this bloke, Finn Callahan. So we said at the start of the season, I was confident he was going to push towards 100 because he was priced around 80. There you go, 99 he ended up on, but he was a 105 Uber premium by the end of the year. Because he started slowly for me when I brought him in, and then he just started tearing it up. That shoulder injury hurt. He's a bloke I would have loved to have carried through the year. But, I mean, he's just a gun.
So after 99, do you think, he could be an option next year as well?
This is probably... There's plenty of blokes in these areas of high 90s that I'd say I wouldn't go shopping in your Dawsons, Nick Dacos, etc. I'd be looking more at, down at your Finn Callahan, Max Holmes, those areas. Georgie Hewitt.
Yep.
Got to shout out Georgie.
Yeah, he started so well.
98.9 he averaged. But he was priced in the mid-800s.
Yeah.
So he was a fucking awesome starting pick.
Oh, so good.
Not a pretty one.
No.
But just effective.
Yep.
Don't really know why it didn't have a. Don't really know why we didn't consider him.
Especially he was on a ton run to finish last season, so he was in form from last year.
No, he was carrying form
and had
over.
the role and stuff.
Yep.
I don't know.
We knew the role was going to be there. It was pretty free, really, when you think about it.
To be honest, it might be. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be an option next year.
What, next year? No. See, when I'm talking high 90s, I'm not talking George Hewitt.
Let's not lose the plot now.
Matty Kennedy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. He started in the 700s. We were looking for that forward. I was so scared of Treloar's coming back. Obviously, Ed's in the middle. He's not going to get the mid-clock. Well...
Didn't need it.
But he was getting 50. He was getting 50% CBAs, which was all he needed.
Yeah.
And he was, outside of another, just one bizarre performance.
Yeah.
Very good. Can't handle on his left, but that's fine because he averaged 96.5. He was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
And he was clearly in the best 22s come the end of the year.
Yep.
And so just lastly with the legends, we've got to shout out the guys who made us bang.
Okay.
So obviously we've already mentioned like a Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
But looking at the rookies, Zach Reid killed me. That 120.
Yeah, fuck.
That was almost the end. I remember the start of that week. It was just total disaster.
Had you traded him or something?
I traded him that week. As the rain pours down.
Yeah, 118 he scored. I mean, honestly, if he didn't get injured, we would have held him till his bye safely.
Well, so he averaged 75. Obviously, he did his hammy. I think the week he did his hammy.
He was on 67, 58% time on ground.
Yeah, he was going
massive.
for like another ton. Mate, he was taking kick-ins. He was Mason Redmond. He might have started scoring like Redmond.
Yeah. Elite.
So, up 519k, which is just ridiculous. Obviously, he was a basement price. Rookie. This is a fucking omen, isn't it?
I can't believe it.
How does it work out every time we sit down and record?
It's classic.
Dan Kern.
Yeah.
So, 330k forward he was.
What a pick, really.
What a pick. Not many people did it. Worth paying up for. So at the moment, he's gone up 514k.
Yeah.
Now, you wouldn't have held him this long.
Yeah.
But if you held him through to that period post-bye where he started playing in the middle,
Yeah.
he was going off,
Yeah, I agree.
dominating. So, yeah, those 330k rookies, like, you've got to pay up on your bench.
I think so.
I butchered that.
He just played every game as well. It's just so good.
What's when you look for next year, he's had a last 3 of 56. So he
Yeah.
scored 39 on the weekend. He had 7 touches against the Kangas and 8 touches against the Eagles.
Be interesting to see how he goes in finals.
That's a good shout.
When it obviously really matters. And
Yeah. So he's averaged 47 against the 2 easiest sides in the comp to play,
yeah.
which is quite strange. So, but he's priced at 65 going into next year.
Is that his third year?
Yeah. Which is usually when they put it together.
Yeah.
He'll be a forward. I think it's probably a pretty easy. I think that's better than our Riley Sanders pick this year. Like Riley Sanders was
It's
never
pretty
a
similar
chance.
areas, I reckon.
But is he better?
He's
at
shown
football?
it. He's shown it. Yeah, probably is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also shown scoring.
Yeah, and I think he's got a wing role for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No, he's one for next year. Max Hall,
Oh,
what a miss for us.
fuck. He was 230.
Average 66. Was he basement or was he a bit of no?
He was basement.
Because I remember I was looking for a Saints basement
And you went Hasty.
I went Angus Hasty. We'll talk about sliding doors. The doors shut on my
Hall-
season.
Yeah. Hall's been really good. Like, he's just been a good player for St Kilda.
Well, I could tell it was. I can't remember. I hope it wasn't pre-season because it was pre-season. I don't know why I didn't pick him, but I think it was one of the early games in the year where I watched him. And I was like, this guy is just a fucking gun.
No, he's just a very good
'Cause
player.
he was a mature age. So yeah, up 478k. It's not hard to see why my team value was struggling when I was picking. You know, I've got Isaac Keeler and Charlie West in there now. Angus Hasty, Lucas Camporale. I tell you, picks that have lasted the year in my team.
Yeah.
Campo sitting there, and I could have had Max Hall.
Yeah.
Just terrible. So you're not interested in Max? Possibly. Yeah, he'd have to make a move into the midfield for him to become relevant.
I
but
think
well
he's
done.
had CBAs
He has.
at times.
No,
so,
I know.
Nah,
And I think he's good enough.
just see how he goes.
Yeah, let's watch and see. Now, the next one shocked me. So, in the top 5 price rises for the season,
Wow.
Sam Banks. Sam Banks of Richmond.
Mate,
I don't even know what he looks like, to be honest.
I fucking drafted him and then put him to the waivers. What an idiot.
So, he's average 79. He is up 300.
Scored 121 as well in the grand final.
He's up 389k for the year. Scored 121. Yeah, in your grand finals.
His second half of the year's been elite.
100%. So outside of one poor score last week, he had a 56.
Yeah.
Outside of that, he's got to be a lock next year as that halfback.
So-
I think he's one of my first picks.
Because Short was out.
But Short has come back.
Yeah.
And he's still been fine. And they're not going to go, right, 30-year-old Jaden Short,
Yeah.
feed him. No, we're going to go...
We're going to go
Banksy.
Sam Banks.
So Short's been back for the last 7 weeks. I don't know if my maths can figure that out, but his last 5's been 87, so he's still been really good.
He's had a bunch of kick-ins as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think he's a no-brainer next year.
Yeah.
No, so
I like that.
And yeah, but if people got on him this year, well done,
Yep.
massive and good for draft.
Yeah, yeah.
Levi Ashcroft, just lastly,
What else can you say?
have to.
Yep.
Now, obviously, probably hasn't ended up being. He's probably the best first year. He's the best first year rookie. You're looking at because obviously Reid mature age, Curtin was in his second year.
Yeah.
Hall mature age, which kind of goes to show the guys in there.
Yeah.
You know, when they're 18, 19, do tend to struggle. But
Yeah.
Levi, awesome, average 75, up 382k.
He wouldn't be an option
Oh, he's a massive option
next
year.
season. He could be, right?
Oh, yeah. Now, that is maybe a little bit Riley Sanders areas in
Yeah.
terms of he's not going to get like a rot.
Is
Like
he
he's
going to be a
not
forward?
Yeah. But, because he moved onto the wing and was okay.
He's had some
but
CBAs in the last couple of weeks.
that was with Neil and Neil's gone down.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're too good. He'd need to move into the midfield for him to be a serious pick. But I mean, he's one to watch pre-season, see how he's going, because he is just the ball magnet. He's a gun. All right, Time to cover some of the losers of the year. This is probably almost bullying for some of these blokes, but it's got to be covered.
Yeah, do it.
Poor old Sam Flanders. Down 413k.
And was sub on the weekend, wasn't he?
Yeah, finished with a sub. You would just love a trade. I mean, if Gold Coast rate him that low to sub him.
He's got to be sitting there as the sub in Adelaide, thinking...
And watching them lose to Port. Hang on, can you bring...
What did he do when he came on, though? He probably stunk the place up.
I'd love to see some of the players that were starting over him. Because you're right, if you're him, you're absolutely fuming at that.
Came on in the third quarter for Jeffrey. He had 8 touches.
Had 8. 42 Supercoach. Yeah, look, it's been a disaster. If you drafted Sam Flanders, you didn't need to worry about finals because almost certainly you were out of it.
A killer.
Absolute killer.
Yeah. If he moves clubs, he is lock of the year.
He will be lock of the year.
Yeah.
But there will be a year soon where he's like lock of the year. Because I don't think he's going to stay at Gold Coast playing that role.
Fuck that.
When we've seen him be in the midfield and dominate.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one to watch for the off-season. So I've got no hard feelings there.
No, it's not his fault, really. Unless...
But some people might. Yeah. And you could understand.
You drafted him, fair enough.
And speaking of draft killers,
oh,
Dan Houston. What an embarrassing player. I kept him in keeper. Oh, fucking hell. Back to the waivers next year.
I just love that Collingwood traded John Noble and then picked up Houston for like triple the price.
It is that we've spoken about it. That trade is literally some of the trades I've been making for my fantasy team. I've downgraded in the middle of the season and spent money to do so.
It's just so funny.
So, yeah, Dan Houston, average 67, down 382k.
But you couldn't...
He's costing Collingwood almost.
But like what? You wouldn't even pick him up next year. Like, he's not
God,
value.
No, he's just shit.
Yeah. He just sucks.
John Noble is just a far better player, isn't he?
Yeah.
That is a bizarre one.
Yeah.
Now, Hayden Young. Now, not his fault.
No.
Right?
Well...
But if you drafted him, again, killer.
Is that what he ended up averaging?
Average 60. So, now he didn't get to I don't think he got to the games where I don't think he's going to be priced at 60 next year. I think he's going to be priced with a slight discount on his previous best season, which was like a 90-odd.
No.
So, if I'm right on that, then
it might not.
It's probably going to be hard to pick him because I think he's like in the Will Day mold of like I'm not sure he's a fantasy
massive
scorer.
impact player for Freo, obviously.
Yeah,
like
huge.
Probably, like he was very good today.
Yeah,
but he only scored. What did he score? 57.
Yeah, no, exactly. So A, injury prone. B, not a great scorer.
Yep.
So definitely want to watch. But yeah, I mean, look, if we can pick him for cheap next year, absolutely.
See what happens there.
You would. Kieran Briggs. Don't really... This one hits home, personally, for me. Average 70. I thought he was a walk-up 90.
Mm.
There's a draft. There's a draft killer.
Yeah, what about next season?
Fuck off. Fuck off. That didn't even cross my mind. His performances in round 6 and 7 will go down in history. Seriously. Kingsley, he was benched for whole quarters because he was so shit in the ruck. That's why he played... I didn't realise he played 60% time on ground. I thought it was because he'd gas out. It was because he's so bad that Kingsley would have to just play no ruck.
Yeah.
So, no, Briggs. And then people, after all that, went and brought him in later in the year. And I tell you, there's no value that's good enough for Kieran Briggs to come back into my side next year. Horrendous. Now, this is slightly controversial given the man averaged 105.
No, I think it's fair.
But Tristan Cherry.
Yeah. No, I think in the end... Well,
if you traded him in the last 2 weeks, or if you somehow made it to your final with him as your draft pick, then, hey, all was forgiven, for sure.
Yeah.
But for most people, all is far from forgiven, especially those that started him. You were one of them?
Yeah, I started cheering Gorn, and it's just like, why would I do that? Like, TDK was obviously... so I wanted to go set and forget. And then...
Well, and see, the thing is, you had the right idea of if you had started, say, Tim English instead of a Cherry and not traded Gorn, it would have been correct.
I just completely melted.
The trading Gorn. That was half my fault as well.
Yeah.
You did need TDK at the time. Why it was Gorn over X, I actually can't remember.
Yeah, I actually can't remember either looking at these scores.
Yeah. So, yeah, I tell you, because not only for the people that started him, but then the people that brought him in, like I brought him in around the bye because he had the Eagles and we're like, oh, X is back. He had a good little month.
No.
Shithouse.
Poor.
Then went another 6 games without a ton. Yeah. So, yes, he might have come home like a steam train again, but he's not fooling me.
Yeah.
Not again. Jack Steele. I think this is the end for old Jack.
Yeah.
If he comes to the Eagles, even more so. My goodness me, that would be a disaster. But no, Jack Steele, average 96, which I guess is okay. But when you go 46 and follow that up with a Sunday afternoon vested 25.
Never good.
Oh, that's never again. Really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like Jack McRae was no good
If you've
and
got that,
Jack Steele was no good.
If you've got that in your locker, you just can't. You can't pick that.
No, and I don't know, he's an if he got moved to, I just feel like if he got traded, let's say, that would be McRae 2.0.
Probably, yeah.
Where I just don't think he's got it.
Yeah.
He's not got it in the legs.
Yeah, you might
Trust
be right.
your eye.
You might be right. Trust the eye. That's fair.
Yeah, and the eye tells me Jack Steele was shit house.
Oh, dear.
TDK. So you mentioned him to start, and he was good briefly. But at the end of the day, he's averaged 85, especially like in your drafts.
Yeah.
He's averaged 85. Thank God we got off him when he didn't Classy. He's ended the season down 205k on what we thought at the time was a bargain.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Pidnett came back in and then he wasn't solo rucking. Was he that poor as a solo ruck?
Fuck, he's ended up 695k.
Yeah. It's been a disaster. So, and I remember at the start of the year, because he was dominating, but he was gassing out hard in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to the Saints?
Yes.
Why are they doing that? You've got Rowan Marshall.
At the peak of his powers.
That just has total disaster for all parties written all over it. If Rowan Marshall's still there, there's no world you pick TDK.
Marshall's 29 right now. I assume he'll probably be 30 next year. I reckon that's still like peak for a ruckman. Well, in the
he's
AFL.
got 3 or 4 years of very good football left in him.
Yeah,
100%.
as a ruck.
Yeah. So, and I don't think I've heard people talking about them maybe trading him just as an assumption, but I don't know if that's an. I don't know if they. I think they might be planning
they might do the double.
Yeah, I think they might do the double. The double hybrid ruck.
They had Paddy Ryder, didn't they, with Marshall,
yes.
and they did all right with that.
Yeah. So
and you're right, case, hybrid. Fuck.
In that case, you avoid TDK and you avoid Rowan. What? Just something has just gone down horribly outside.
Oh my god!
The fucking
it's the
sale.
It's a shade sale.
The shade sales
causing
another victim,
causing more issues.
Oh, that's a funny backstory that we probably don't have time for.
No. I'll have to worry about that. Yeah, during the week.
Hell, this is disgraceful weather. Caleb Sarong.
Yeah.
Average 91 for the year. Was price well over 100.
Yeah. So
what is this career path? How you obviously was young, building, breaks through, has this uber premium year, backs it up, goes like 105. Then comes out this year, 91. Now, I almost want to say it was a little bit of I don't want to compare him to Lachie Neale, but how if Lachie Neale was allowed to run free every week, he would take the piss.
Yeah.
And teams tag him 20 times, he gets tagged 20 times a year.
Yeah.
Barely ever runs free. And I think we saw this with Sarong when we knew he wasn't going to get tagged. He had a couple of easy fixtures and he dominated. He had 37, had a couple 150s.
He did, yeah.
But then copped a couple hard tags and he just doesn't. That's where if Dawson gets tagged, he's going to have 8 to 10 tackles. You've got to be able to tackle your way through a tag. That's probably my only concern with Sheasel if they start going hard.
It's interesting because Neil's won a couple of Brownlows now.
Yeah.
And he would be getting tagged during those seasons as well, and he's won a couple of Brownlows.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he's got to get better at fighting the tag, but I think kind of in the same way where it's hard to pick Neil because he's going to get tagged so much. I think that's now where Sarong is.
Yeah. He's a fucking good player.
So where do you draft him next year? Because look, you could look in Classic and say 91's value.
90.
I mean, the more I look at it, 91 is value.
Yeah, it is value.
Oh, I'm going to pick Caleb Sarong, aren't I?
I don't think that's a bad one though. Like, he's 24, and he has shown. It's not like he got injured and he'll never come back from it.
Mate, he's got a last 5 of 78.
You reckon he's just completely washed it?
Well, Bulldogs don't tag, right?
Yeah, he just wasn't.
So he had 24 touches, 0 marks today, 80 points.
Yeah.
In fact, oh my God, he's had 3 marks in the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
3 marks in 5 weeks.
Mate, getting your marks hard. Trust me.
He's had his most marks for the year was 5. He did that once.
Yeah.
He had 4 once. Outside of that, so 21 games he's had 3 or less marks. Yeah. So he's just.
We'll see what happens. See what those first few fixtures are for him next year.
Where you draft him, if you pick him in Classic, it's interesting. But this year, for sure, has been bitterly disappointing.
Poor.
Sam Walsh. Speaking of,
I think 93 is like.
How did he average 93?
I think that's where he's at as well.
What is going on here? So he had 66% time on ground the week before. He had 54% time on ground this week when they subbed him off at 3/4 time. Now, I guess it makes sense. Injury prone, Carlton have won, playing for nothing. So you could look at that and say his last 2 scores were heavily discounted. It's a guy, again, that can average 100. Walshy. He's got to be an option next year.
Yep, fair enough.
Sickening as it is to say. He's a guy that tackles hard too. So,
yeah.
I don't know. You need the Blues to be better. So, yeah, this year, disaster. He's not on my never again list, though.
No, that's fair.
Definitely want to consider. Here's a bloke that's on my never again list. Jai Newcomb. What a disgrace.
He's on 47 at half time right now.
Well, he might just get his average.
You know how we were talking about genius and when I said Wanger is my lock of the year in defence?
Yes.
My lock of the year in midfield was Jai Newcomb.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
No, because you had him the year before and you hated him. Nah, I can't believe you. I swear you, because when I was bringing him in, you were like, nah, never again, after what he did the year before.
Maybe it wasn't then.
Nah, I don't think you would have done that.
I feel like it was. I don't know why.
Fuck. I guess we'll have
to
go
back and probably
have
won't.
a look.
Probably won't, but he's just been terrible.
No, this is what he is. Like he is an 80 dude.
It's just like
he's a mid-season pickup.
It's
just what it comes down to.
I've just typed terrible into my search bar.
There's a few blokes that might have popped up there.
Hang on a second. What's this?
What's Tom Green doing there?
Sam Darcy. What the fuck?
Terrible.
Matt Owies.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Justice.
Low-hanging fruit. Yeah, so Jai Newcomb. That's a safe never again for me.
Yeah.
JHF. We've got some mending to do because you can't say never again for a bloke that's going to be a forward next year, going to be priced at 82, obviously has that discounted 10 in there or whatever it was.
That's lower than what he would have been priced at the start of this year.
So I started him and I held him. It was a disaster from start to finish.
He actually was.
There was at no point was JHF a fucking good pick for me.
Nah.
So, but, we've got to mend bridges sometimes, and I think me and JHF will have an exit interview and speak about what we want next year, and we might have him back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Unfortunately. Value's value at the end of the day. Tom Green.
Oh.
Nah, not interested in this one. So he's averaged 98, and I think I can just accept that this is what he is.
98.
I had high hopes for old Tommy coming into last year.
Yeah.
Really wanted him in my side this year. Been one of the more unpleasant experiences, unfortunately, which I didn't expect. I thought he was just a gun. I thought he was going to be, like he had kind of Dawson, just will always be that guy that averages 105 to 110. Tags aren't an issue because Finn started copping the tag. He doesn't cop tags. The issue is, again, I can look at his game today. 12 kicks, 21 handballs, 1 mark and 2 tackles. 96. He had 33 touches and a goal and didn't ton.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it impossible.
He might be quite highly owned to start the year next year, I reckon.
price it. Well, there's your high 90s. No, I'm not interested. No.
As he says it with a smirk.
No. David, no.
No.
No, I'm not interested. If he averaged, the thing is, a couple, like, literally, it's the tackling between him being an uber premium lock and this, high 90s guy that's annoying. But, I mean, look, you're softly raising a fair point of, can he be any worse?
I don't reckon.
I actually don't think he can, no. Because I don't think he needs to worry about tags. But just, but have a look. No, I'm sorry, have a look. Look at the tons at the start of the year, right? He didn't ton in his last 5.
Yeah, I'm just
He's
saying.
got a last 5 of 84.
Yeah, but if he has good matchups to start the year and things like that.
Okay.
I think we've got to look...
Matchup dependent. All right, he's on my never again list. I've really spattered at old Tommy this year.
And fair enough. He's on my never again list. But maybe...
Okay.
We need to...
Well, because...
widen it out.
Because if Finn Callahan, he's going to be priced at the same, and I'd take Finn any day. But he's
tagged.
He's the tag. He's
you have
always
to tag him
watched.
now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Interesting. And just lastly, old lead boots. I fucking bet on him again today. I don't know how many times I'm going to do it.
Lead boots.
His disposal odds were so cheap now. I thought 23 touches Andy Brayshaw will fucking in a massive game. We'll get that with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
We're speaking about Andy Brayshaw, obviously. He averaged under 100 in the end. This was one of the most popular premium picks.
Yeah.
People jumped on him earlier in the year.
Very good first half of the year, to be fair. For his bye.
100%. So, Lord knows what he averaged after his bye. He didn't ton
really bad
in his last 6. He had a last 5 of 82.8.
That's
82.8.
value.
So he's priced at 101. No.
Value.
I don't know what's going on there. It's got to be some game plan thing too, because Sarong's been really scoring really poorly too. Yeah, you'd be disappointed. So he's still 22% owned.
Yeah.
At the end of the year. Bloke hasn't ton for 6 weeks.
Well, a lot of ghost ship teams that have him.
True.
Yeah.
He's been a bit of a killer.
Yep.
This game shits me. The last one of the year. I don't think I can beat my little soapbox rant I've had the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Because really that has been what shit me is. It has dragged on.
Yeah.
The last couple months. Draft finals and, finals are always exciting.
It's good fun, yeah.
But yeah, classic. Unless you're in that top few hundred, it is just... Yeah. It's a long season.
Last couple of... I feel like if the season was maybe 2 weeks shorter, it'd be okay.
Which is why I think that... just that extra 5 weeks, because it's 2 weeks on either end of kind of luxury trading.
Yeah.
That's where it feels it drags on for a few weeks.
Yeah. And you think about, we've got opening round as well. I mean, we're always so keen at the start of the year for footy to start.
Oh, I watch 7 games a week at the start of the year.
Yeah. But then...
It goes to show how much fantasy drives my... how much AFL I watch, because obviously I'll watch the finals, but
of course.
As far as regular season game goes, when I don't care about my classic,
yeah,
grim stuff. So the game just shits me. That's why it's a segment.
Where are you ranked now? Let's say that.
That's a good point. What am I ranked? I'm ranked 6.4k.
I'm 893.
893. How long to go in the game?
Half time.
So you're dropping out the top 1k.
I'm done.
Fuck. This game shits me.
Yeah.
What's yours, mate?
Yeah, mine's 3. Yeah, the fact that I've lost 3 draft grand finals now in our main draft league.
Sounds like you're taking it well.
Yeah, I think just when you have a great, and what I've said before, when you have a great season with some awesome picks, like Ed Richards, Sam Darcy, and they just let you down in the final when it matters. It just leaves a serious stain on, what was a very good season with him. So,
where to next for the Burgers? Really, it's 3 grand final losses.
We're dropping outside the top 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you're making strides in class, but 3 draft grand final losses. That's starting to become they're hard to get to.
Yep, it's ugly. There's 12 teams in our league, so look, we'll go again next season. We'll we're going to have to change our formulas in our data.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, we were talking about maybe doing a draft guide. Maybe we've got to really...
A draft guide to get you to a grand final. And then you lose.
Yeah, or go out in straight sets. How to get into your draft fantasy finals and go nowhere.
And then, from there, it's over to you.
Don't follow us, you will capitulate.
Yeah. Anyway, this game just
How are your three boys? Because you brought in Blake Hardwick chasing a big score.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that's going too well.
Hardwick is on 31. Ginnivan, 34, and Fletcher's 44. So we're done.
So hang on. So the maths are that you need 200 points from those three in the second half.
We need 111 from each of them, 332 is the gap. Or was the gap.
Yeah. So you need 70 points from each in the second half.
It's possible.
Technically. Jasper Fletcher needs to fucking dig deep into his bag.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, season lessons, I guess, just briefly, the biggest one for me, and I guess we'll do a podcast next year on it.
Yeah.
But definitely I went overboard on the value a little bit. I go and I was like, it's a value game, but not every single pick you make has to be like a guy where I'm like, I think you can put 10 points on top of that.
Yeah.
Because as we've spoken about, like a Connor Rosie and a Dawson and all those are brilliant picks.
Yeah, they are.
And then, obviously, what it actually meant was, I guess the thing is, this was a year where we knew it was a great rookie class. And, like, it was worth paying up for the rookies. It probably won't be like that every year.
No.
So that'll be interesting because I just should have picked more rookies, which meant that I should have got more guns than rookies.
Yeah.
Next year it might be completely different. So, but yeah, for sure it's maybe a little less aggressive on the value hunting and just trying to pick the 2 set and forget rucks.
Yeah. Please, Lord.
Because even my TDK, I'm not even interested in going for like a TDK thing.
No.
Give me English. I think's locked in. And then...
Cherry.
No. Fuck. Actually don't know. I don't know. But yeah, trying to set and forget the rucks.
Fair.
Yeah. That's it for me.
Yeah. There's obviously many lessons. Could probably go on all day about it. But mine's very similar to yours, I suppose, in the end. But it's sort of, don't pay up to start the year. And like if you are... make sure it's someone who you think can sort of improve their average by, it doesn't even have to be that much, like just 5 or so.
Right.
So like Dawson and Rosie were like no-brainer picks in the end, really.
100%.
Because they were, whilst they were like over $1 million or whatever it was, they were still underpriced for like what they ended up doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
for a second, I thought we were almost going like polar opposite. As I've said, I've got to pay up more, go less value.
Oh, no.
But you're right.
No, I'm not talking about going
the
to
top.
Yeah, I'm not talking about paying
like you're saying,
$600K for someone.
You're saying not picking a Sheasel and picking like a Dawson. And
exactly.
A
So the perfect example is if I'd just not gone Sheasel and Cherry and then, obviously, I mean, there were obvious picks, Dawson and Rosie, and then, just changed it up that way. So, that was definitely a lesson
100%. All right, one final mailbag of the year. Let's have it. Cam said, the coach killed the team, same as every year. Yep, 100%. I'm in a very similar boat there. Wusty 86 said, just sent in Bailey Dale. What did he score this week? Can you check that for me?
77.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I said, who killed your team this year? Bailey Dale, there you go. Every year he has one fucking monster.
Yeah.
And if you can nail it, that's great. But just don't go chasing Bailey Dale.
Nah,
that's a lesson.
He's a low 90s guy.
Right there.
Yeah.
Geelong forwards, the West Aussie. Yeah, they were poor.
They were poor, yeah.
Jezza was okay this week, but not good enough. Tim said, last month of trades sums up this season. Held Doc for his last game, respect. Yeah, I did that as well. Traded to, Dossie Young. Young injured for 12, straight back out. Traded Young to Rankin, suspended, straight back out. Highest player in could afford for Rankin was Noah Anderson. Fuck this season.
That's bad.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's bad.
See, like, it's not good for the mental health.
No.
This end of the year.
No, it's not.
Like trying to, I tell you, the coaches, the coach that came second and owned Noah Anderson and Sam Darcy, I don't know what dunks he's gonna score, but he might miss out by 50 points. And he had Noah Anderson sitting there for 48.
Yeah.
And Darcy for 50.
Splash Brothers.
That would leave me up at night.
Do you reckon he changed his name to Splash Brothers out of respect for Rosie and Butters? I wonder if that's his team name the whole year.
I don't know.
Because the other guy doesn't have him, does he?
I think they might have had one.
Destruction. No, they don't have either.
Oh, who was in second? I swear, or did Destruction get jumped?
Destruction's winning now, and they're going to win. It looks like, and then
Oh,
Splash Brothers come in second.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mate, that'll eat away.
Demons.
Eat away at night. Mr. T just lastly said, Chase Heaney over Bont to be different, and safe to say it worked out fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't have Bont, that would not have been a last. That wouldn't have been a fun end to the year. And just lastly, Synergy9 said, every cunt killed my team. Couldn't have put it better myself, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's just a great note to end things on.
That is very
I
good.
think. Thanks for the year, David.
Yes. Cheers, mate. It's been it's been very good fun.
Been good fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a bit of time off from it, but
The
Then-
last few weeks it gets hard.
But then going into when it hits January, February next year, I'll be ready to go again whenever it opens back
Yeah,
up.
hitting that mid-December and you start to think about it, and then January, best time of the year.
Yeah, we'll have to get a little bit more content out, I think.
Yeah, we'll fire it up. We'll fire it up in the pre-season. We'll fire up the Discord. We'll have some things going on in there.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the legends that listen all year. If you're still listening right now, you're the best of the best.
Yes.
Appreciate all the support. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
The fellow readers on DT Talk, and shout out to Warney he's helped us a lot with the shout outs he's done.
Thank you to all.
100%. And onwards and upwards next season.
Yeah, we go again.
Double cap, I think, for us next year, David.
It's only right, I think, and maybe a little Hilux in there at the.
With a massive case of round 24 meltdown for sure.
That'd be generational. All right.
All right.
See you,
See you
mate.
next year, legends.
See you guys.